Shah, and I will be presenting on the current market outlook of Malaysia's oil and gas industry. Basically, oil and gas industry is known as petroleum industry, and it includes processes such as exploration, extraction, refining, transportation, and marketing of petroleum products. And oil and gas industry consists of three major components such as upstream, midstream, and downstream. Oil and gas industry is important for the maintenance of industrial civilization. Malaysia's oil and gas industry have been developing in years in regions of most dynamic owners of oil and gas reserves. Malaysia's oil and gas industry have also been among world's largest producers of liquefied natural gas. However, oil price crashed in 2014, and due to that, capital expenditure in 2019 is most likely to remain similar as 2018 due to high demand.
My name is Suraj, and I'll be talking about the history of oil and gas industry in Malaysia. So during 1909, the first oil was discovered in Sarawak by the company Shell, and the next year production began by the company Shell also. During 1929, the first oil well was discovered by Shell, and production was done over there in the Grand Old Lady, which was known as the Grand Old Lady. Before the 1950s, there was no other drilling sites, only in Sarawak, and that caused a very small production. As the market increased, as the demand increased, more foreign companies started to invest in Malaysia itself. Companies like Conoco, Mobil, Aquatine, Oceanic, and Takeshi. And because of this, at 1974, the government made a Petroleum Development Act, which was for the sole purpose of to preserve resources for the country. Which also, this act led to the invention of, the creation of Petronas company. During 1975, though, as more demand was needed, the government started giving up grants for foreign companies such as Shell and Esso and other much more different companies to explore, to give them the rights to explore and drill. But in return, they're supposed to give back royalties from their profit and also pay taxes to the government itself. So basically, that's it.
Hi, my name is Kalai, and I will talk about the economy side of it. So the economy, the determinants of oil and price is by two factors, which is the supply and demand, and also future traders, which is hedgers and speculator. Market forces also impact the oil price, which the market force is OPEC. They fix the oil prices. They also force price to rise, and they enjoy the profit. This is involved by several countries. Third is the economy of oil prices doesn't add up. This is because refineries only operate in 62% capacity. The rest is reserved for future demands. When they have extra supply, when the demand is high, so they will operate in maybe 90%. Lastly, we can conclude that speculators play a dominant role in oil prices.
My name is Henry, and I'm going to talk about strategy of Malaysia. So at 8th of May 2018, US reinstated sanctions on Iran, and after they quit from a Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, also known as JCPOA, and they strengthened their stance by asking several countries to reduce import of oil from Iran to zero. So they also granted 8 countries 180 days to continue import, and the grant will be expiring soon in March or April 2019. So Malaysia can take this opportunity to expand their exports to these 8 countries, as they will want to diversify their import countries. Next, OPEC countries such as Venezuela and also Libya, they were struck by disasters such as the economical crisis and also terrorist attack. So help from countries of non-OPEC and OPEC countries are needed. So this is also another chance for Malaysia to expand to this country in need of importation. but also Malaysia can export to these countries which are closer to Malaysia, so to cut the cost. Next up, Malaysia can also improve their technology in drilling and also scanning, such to reduce loss by error detection. Technology such as geoimaging pad can be used by Malaysia to improve success rate in scanning and drilling, hence cutting the cost and improving the income.
Hi, my name is Akshay. I'm going to talk about the opportunities you can get during the market. The main one is the green economy. Green economy is a big drive for economic growth in the country as it is a new field. It will be very appealing to companies looking to have a foothold in the fast emerging renewable energy market. This is very good as nowadays more companies are leaning towards renewable energy. The next thing companies can do is go invest in downstream sectors. As downstream sectors are not affected by low crude prices. This can help in covering losses. The next thing is they can invest to promote smart and efficient technology to reduce processing costs such as drilling costs. The final opportunity which companies can take is buying over small companies. By buying over small companies, they can increase their control over market, and they can also be able to purchase the technology and ideas of smaller companies, which can in turn help to boost the main company's revenue. Thank you.